It's Timber's turn to show off a little bit of what she's learned. She still has a few issues, I mean, one of the things is she kind of melts sometimes, and what I mean by that is that she'll get nervous about something, not understand something, or really not know what you want, and she just, from a sitting position, she just flattens out on the ground. She just melts. I really try to encourage her to come back up, and every time I give her a treat or anytime I do any kind of praise with her, it's always up. Timber. Ah, baby girl. All the way up, just maybe on her tiptoes, slightly up above, everything like that. When I reach down to pet her, I pet her from underneath her chin, pull her head up, make her sit up. These are games that you can play to keep her from being so melty and nervous about everything. We don't want her, using that crutch as an excuse to get away with doing something that we don't like her doing. Okay. So noises make her nervous. We had some construction out here. There's still some going on across the street. I hope those guys stay quiet right now. But the one I had yesterday was doing something behind the building, and she could hear it. And then for the rest of the day, she wanted to turn around and look at what was over there and wouldn't pay attention and focus in on me. And you may lose her some days like that. I lost her yesterday, and I could never gain her trust back. She just was so worried about something was going to eat her from behind. So I even worked into it and worked towards it like I do Tilly, and it didn't make any difference. So, if you're getting to the point that anything you're doing is not making any difference, I recommend just stopping, taking her inside, letting her calm down, maybe go back after it a little bit later, or just give her the day off and make her go after it the next day. All right, let's go, Miss Timber. Come on. Come here. Hey, no sniff. Timber, stay. Again, the pull out here, the slight tug where she has to stay. And then we really just want to keep working up into that minute long sit stay. It's funny because given days, even if the wind is a little high, I'm a little too close to the road, anything like that, when she's even in a sitting position, that back leg's just quivering. Right now, it's not doing too terribly bad. So I'm very impressed with that. She's not going to be one of those dogs that just stares at you. She's going to be one that kind of looks around and be nervous, and that's okay. As long as she doesn't move. We've really taught her not to move, and that's the big thing. Good girl. Okay, that was awesome. Yes, it was. All right, let's go. Good. Come here. Sit. Oh, you're not. That was a good sit, but you weren't getting there. You weren't getting there. No. Okay, let's go. Uh-oh. There it is. Good girl. Nope. Back. Timber. Huh? Hey, what happened? What'd you smell? Sit. Hey. Timber, sit. Good. That was strange. She's never done that before. She's air scenting something. Stay. No. Sit. Good. So even if she makes a mistake, I'm not harsh on the corrections. Sit. Stay. But I do make sure that she gets a correction so she understands that she did it wrong. All the way back to her side. And then allow her to get up. Okay. And with a dog like Timber, I really don't recommend doing downs anyways. As I said, we didn't get to down with either one of your girls. But honestly, since she kind of has that natural resource, Timber, sit. Hey, sit. Good. Since she has that natural instinct to go to the ground when she gets nervous, doing downs is really detrimental to her right now. That's not something we want her to focus in on, because we want her to know that she's safe in any position, not just in a down position. So we don't want her going naturally to down when she gets nervous about something. Okay, or leaning on Miss Laura. You're leaning on me. You're leaning on me. Off. Good. Just take my foot and tap her. Good. From the other side to make her get off. Come on, let's go. Hey, want to go for a run? Good. 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 That was fun. Huh. That was fun, huh? Yeah? All right. Back. No. No. Easy. No. Good. Good. Good girl. Okay. Let's do another sit step. Come on. Sit. Good. Timber. Stay. Notice I also don't creep away or watch him the whole way out. I try to really do stay and walk away. Turn my back to him and kind of keep an eye on him. But I don't want them to know that I'm watching, so that when I get out to the end of the leash, they've done it on their own instead of with me eyeballing him to stay put. All the way back to her side. Good girl. Okay. As I said, I worked so much on the first week of just walking and sitting that I hadn't realized we hadn't played any Get It Comes. And since then, I figured out that that's none of Timber's favorite things to do. She knows what's coming. It's like, oh, yay, this is the part where I get to have fun. Timber. There's nobody back there. Hey, come here. Good. Sit. Did you want it? Do you want to play? Hey, you got to pay attention. Get it. Timber, come. Hurry. Come. Sit. Get it. Oh, I threw two. Get the other one. Timber, come. I hate it about gloves. Sit. Good. Get it. Timber, come. Oh, come. Sit. Good. Get it. Timber, come. Hurry. Come. Sit. Good. Good girl. Look at you, huh? Look at you, huh? I know, huh? What? Oh, I know, huh? Off. Good. Good girl. Place. Now with Timber, I do advise watching what you put down with her. She has destroyed one of these already, and so she does have a tendency to be a chewer. So when you get a bed for her, I would use it for living room time only when you're home. Not something to keep in her crate until she learns to quit that chewing and messing things up. Get it. Timber, place. Good. So when she's out training, she's gotten to use the bed. She likes it pretty well. You and Tilly both have been stepping over the leash today. Hey, get it. Oh, now you got yourself all wrapped up. Place. Good. What happened, huh? Sit. Good. Ready? Get it. Timber, place. Hey. And they can get up, sit down, turn around, stand up, lay down, whatever they want to. The place is the command. That's the bed. As long as they're on the bed, there's no correction. The instant they step off without being told they can, then you correct them. Okay, get it. Timber, place. Good. And you can use bed, you can use go lay down, you can use whatever feels comfortable to you once you get them home. That's why we use place. It's a pretty easy command to change. But overall, both your girls have done excellent. They've really excelled. They've really done well. I'm really impressed with her. I said she'd come around and she'd be the best one at the end of the 2 weeks. I think I'm right. Tilly can still be a little stubborn, but I think it's in the breeding too. She is a terrier. No. She has that terrier mentality. I'm not sure what she's mixed with other than shepherd. She has the shepherd coloring, obviously. But she has a little bit of Aussie personality, which kind of is a real pleasing personality. They like to play games. They like to do things. They like to figure things out. So I think that, maybe she has some Aussie in her or something like that, because she does have some of those kind of personality traits. which is good because I think that, you know, over the long run, she'll end up being the one, obedience-wise, that's a little bit easier and better. But Tilly has just as much confidence, you know, and directionality now that both girls are on the same page. They should do well for you once you get them back home. I know you've missed them terribly, but they've been very good students. We need to follow it up from here, and wintertime is really hard. But since you have 2 girls, maybe we can get out and get a day that is nice, you know, and everything. Saturdays never turn out nice. I don't know what it is about wintertime, but Saturdays are very rarely the nicest day of the week. So if there's any other time that you can come out and work with them, I'll be more than happy to set up a class and visit with you and get you out and work the girls with you. But I think they've done real well, so we're going to clean them up, groom them up, and see how they do when you get here.